Hi everybody, welcome to another video with me, Ruth at artfulstampin.co.uk. So I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and in the course of organising classes, for doing videos for YouTube, for my blog and so on, I end up with a whole heap of scraps that end up on my desk. And yesterday night I was tidying up because my platform that I have all my camera on kind of fell, and I ended up losing 2 stamps. Spent a good part of the night, 2 hours probably, scrabbling around on my floor and just generally tidying up, which was a good thing. And then decided I couldn't find one, went to bed, and as I was passing my computer in the hallway, I found my stamp on the floor. Would you believe? There we go. Isn't that funny? It's just the way it is. But it got me to tidy up, and I have a new box of scraps to play with, in addition to all the other scraps I have. So I do like doing these card making sessions from time to time because it's a great way to use things up, and it pushes me creatively. So it's a good kind of fun thing to do. Now, a few days ago, live on YouTube, I made these really colourful backgrounds using the new Sprinkles pigment powders that are available through Stampin' Up, and I've got these lovely backgrounds that I wanted to then stick some little things onto. And the great thing about these backgrounds is that in itself they're quite lovely, and you don't need to add too much more to them to kind of finish off the card. So what I've done is, just prior to coming on live, I've just sorted out my scrap pile a little bit and tried to sort them into some kind of colour theme. Now, you may recognise some of these scraps from products that have been around for a while and possibly retired, so I do apologise for that, but I think it's a great way to show you guys how you can use existing product that you already have. I may not have it anymore because I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I tend to try and not hold on to things for too long, because otherwise I'd have enough to fill a stadium. So, but you just look at what you've got and see what you can make. Right, this sometimes happens. I end up with a little baggie of flowers and things that I've kind of gone ahead and stamped, but just kept for like a rainy day such as this. Is it a rainy day? It is a rainy day, actually. It's a very damp here in Wales today, and but good day for crafting, good day for being in. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, nice to see you. Well, this is morning in the UK, so I thought, you know what, I might just do a morning live because I'll catch different people. So look at this. This is a handy baggie of little bits and bobs, isn't it? What have I got in here? Oh, there's some navy blue. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this entire door frame, but I do really like it. It was from a die that Stampin' Up sold a few autumns ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it was this beautiful gate, and I loved it. It's such a pretty thing. Now, if you do have it, this is how I got the middle. I just got the middle section here. That's cute, isn't it? I think I've got rid of the die now, but I have little bits and pieces left over of things that I used. Sorry, that I cut out. I do like that little bit of gold peeking through, and I'm not quite sure where to put it. And I don't want to kind of fill this too much because I want to see the splatters there. So Gold Coast, Australia, yes, damp there too. Ah, okay. Right, I'm just going to start gluing because I've actually only got about half an hour with you guys today, so I need to just. Sometimes it's good for me just to do fast card making because then it just gets done and I don't think about it too much. Ooh, you know what? I nearly thought if I did think of plugging in my hot glue gun because sometimes it makes card making a bit easier. But anyway, right. So with these little fine dies, you need to find the thickest part and put the glue on there. That's what I find, because otherwise you're there forever and a day trying to stick it down. Right, there we go, that will do. Stick that there. And I'm deliberately not going to put any sentiments on I had a request recently for just doing cards that had kind of pretty focal points, but no sentiments, because sometimes, you know, you just don't know who you're going to be giving it to, so you may as well not put a sentiment on until you're ready. Just pop that there, I think. I just saw a tiny butterfly. Where's that gone? Oh, there it is. Look, I coloured this ages ago, but that's just going to be perfect there, isn't it? Oh, hi from Perth. So we've got Vanessa and Yvonne from Australia. I did think I'd catch you guys in Australia today, because it's evening with you now, isn't it? My auntie lives in Perth. She's an amazing cook, and she has a catering business making spring rolls and all sorts of gorgeous, yummy Chinesey food. But then, you know, there's probably quite a few Chinese people doing that in Australia. And Perth, probably. Yes, this lacy thing is beautiful, isn't it? You probably be able to still get it on eBay, or, you know, these pre-loved Stampin' Up sites. You know, there's loads of these Facebook groups that you can find pre-loved stuff. Just trying to find some sort of centre. Oh, I might just punch one out actually. Look, that's quite nice, isn't it? I want something to go in the middle of that. Well, I've just found this. That could go in the middle. You're from Nottingham, Yvonne. So who says that? Vanessa Page. Oh, sorry, Vanessa's from Australia. Yvonne's from Nottingham. Sorry, looking down at my comments, I got muddled up between everybody. Sorry. Right. I'm just going to grab my little circle punch. Circle punches are just so useful. If you don't have these, I do recommend, you know, if you're starting out as a crafter, I think circle punches were probably the first things that I bought. That and square punches. Because I got fed up of having to cut squares myself. There we go. Stick this butterfly down and we're done. Apart from obviously to put it on a base, but... Hi Lillian, good morning from the Netherlands. Netherlands in the house. Right, what have I got here? Now I'm just going to grungy up the edge, because sometimes things get, I don't know, on your table, moving it from place to place, they get a bit grungy on the edges. So I'm just going to make it worse. Do you know what I mean? Better worse. Bit of grungying up. There we go. Just adds a bit of texture to that edge. Right, all done. Always check that your card is the right way up. Oh dear. The amount of times I've stuck one on wrong, or one of my ladies at my class did it the other day. Stuck it on the wrong way. Right, one done. One down. Woohoo! Right, I am particularly excited. I've got a whole orange and yellow kind of theme one going on here that I want to stick down. So I found this lovely die from many years ago. And then these daisies from, I did a Facebook Live the other day and made, so if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. I'll just quickly give you a flash of what I made. I made this with all our lovely flower punches, all current actually for 2019. And so I had some leftovers of these. So I thought it'd be nice to pretty quickly stick these together. You only need the tiniest dot of glue, you don't need much at all. Got here. Oh, that's a nice label. That might be quite nice. Get a bit of red ink. Hi from France. Nice to see you. Welcome. Oh, that went on brighter than I thought it would, but there we go. Gives it a nice bit of an edge, doesn't it? Defines it a little bit. Salut, bonjour. What's welcome in French again? Welcome. Bienvenue. No, not bienvenue. What is it? In Wales we say croeso. Croeso. Welcome. I've lost a flower. I did have another yellow one. Oh, there it is. Could do with a little bit of zhuzh behind this. This is a little scrap bit of thread I've just found. It is lovely, isn't it? I made this with the sprinkles, the pigment sprinkles, the other night. I was having a bit of a play with it, and this was only a tiny little, splash of sprinkles. You don't need a lot. Right, I just wanted to get some of this thread. Ooh, oh, come on. Just take it apart. Ooh. So remember, you can do this with thread. If it's too thick, just take it apart. Actually, I'm going to turn it round. Do it that way. Then I'm going to just drop the threads on like that. Then get the dimensionals. Using up my end bits. Who does that? And I'm going to put a good amount on the back of these because it's got to hold down the threads as well. Okay. Trying to kill two birds with one stone here. Right, let's get a bit of under there as well. Okay. Oh, that one's coming apart. I'll stick a flower over that one. Under there. I feel like I need something sort of sticking out. No. No. I'm just looking in my scrap box. Oh, there's a little green leaf there. I got there. A little green leaf there, that'll do. Vellum, that's a good idea. I have got a sheet of vellum somewhere here. But I don't really want to have to go and grab my punches. I'm trying to use everything up that's here. I've still got that big red butterfly to stick on it yet, but I just wanted to finish getting this done and then. Oop, didn't stick at all, did it? Get it right under there. Hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Stick that under there. Incidentally, this fern punch isn't a Stampin' Up one. This one, but we have plenty of ferny type ones, dies. But sometimes a punch is just useful, isn't it? I'm thinking. I know it looks like I'm covering up all those flowers, but you need to have the flowers in the background for the butterfly to kind of show up, really. I think there. I'm just going to go for it because I don't have time. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have a bit of card. Do that there. And I think I'll just very carefully, just a little bit on the edge. I'm being very gentle. Just a tiny little touch. Don't know if you guys can see that. Very little thin touch there. Just helps to give it a border. So if you like this video, please remember to share this out with any friends that you think like this sort of thing. I love meeting new people on YouTube. I love all the interaction as well. You know, and don't be afraid to say, oh, Ruth, can you please have a go at doing such and such? You know, what would you do with this? You know, that's what I'm here for. I don't own every single Stampin' Up stamp set though, so I might have to adapt or borrow someone's. Right, 2 done. Right, the other one I had going on, oh yes, this pink one. I quite like the idea of a pinky background with, I've got that flower there. Oh, there's another pink flower. See if I can find another daisy. Oh, there's another flower. Oh, another little flower. I quite like the idea of that little snowflake in the background. But anyway, we'll see. I don't know if that's a current one. Hold on. I have got some dies that have got some snowflakes in. Is it that one? No, it's not. That must come from another set from another year. Now you know what to do with your container full of scraps. Yes, absolutely. Play with them. Oh, just found this little scrap. Although I don't think I need it to be that big. I'm going to tear that down. Because I really love this, how this background has worked out. I don't want to cover that up too much. Get a bit of melon now though. Clean off my dauber because that's still got a lot of red on it. Oh gosh, that really soaked up the red, didn't it? Get a bit of pink on here. Bit of edging. So if you're watching this on the replay, remember you can watch this at double speed. You don't have to watch me at 1 speed. Just go to the settings of this video and just speed it up. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Yeah, so this was all the pigment sprinkles. If you didn't see that video, please go back and watch it. It was just me kind of like experimenting and playing. Again, don't watch it don't watch it in its entirety. Fast forward through it. So, I'm not sure about using that one because I haven't got another one to go with it. I'm just going to layer these up. Just goes to show you don't need lots and lots. I have some amazing demo friends now who they have so many different styles, and I'm always amazed at how there's one particular friend of mine who her work is so delicate and beautiful, and you look at her cards and I think she's hardly got anything on there. You know, she's hardly got, but they're so delicate and beautiful. And so sometimes I try and kind of get into that zone of not overdoing it, even though I'm a more is more girl. You know that. For those of you who've watched me for a while, you know I love just piling it all on. But I do occasionally go, right, let's use less. So I'm just using my pen to try and stick that down because it's a bit 3D and it just needed a little bit of help. Now I have this little flower. This is, again, not Stampin' Up. This is just a paper flower that you can purchase from various companies. I'm just going to cut off the wire because I think that would be quite cute in the middle there. I might just have to hold that down for a second. Right, let's get all the... I've got the little blue butterfly here that I want to put on. Oh, big one up there maybe. Little one here. I don't want that button. Yeah, I think that's it for this one actually. Get a little dimensional. Yeah, I do. If you haven't done this process before, I would recommend that you basically put all your scraps in a box, then have a bit of a space in front of you. So if you've got a clear table or something like that, and start grouping them into colour families. So just go with what you like. You know, if you like pinks, put pinks. If you like pinks and purples, put pinks and purples together. If you like the blues, whatever, the turquoises and yellow, you know, just start grouping them because it will make the process a bit easier when you come to actually starting to stick everything down. So, yeah, I would recommend that you do that. Do I need that there? No, I don't. I'll just get my card bases. I think I'm going to go with the grey. Oh, if I did have grey granite. Have I got grey granite? Oh, it's a bit messed up. Okay, I'm not going to stick that down now because I do want to use grey granite instead of the grey, but that's what it kind of looks like. All right, so that's 3. What's the time? 10:05. I've probably got time for one more. So there was a bit of a yellow and grey thing. Oh, I've got my... Okay, you can choose yellow or grey or the blues and turquoises. Oh, and greens. I wondered if I could work on the both together. Right, let's get all these bits out. Right, I was going to use that on there. I had... Oh, that was it. This here. Oh, no, okay, see if I can move at double speed. See if I can do this. That way, that way. That way. No, that way. Okay, I'm just chopping that down. Oh, I'm very tempted to stick the snowflake in here somewhere. Stick that down there. I'm sure I had some of the pieces. Oh, that was it. This. I was going to use that on there. Oh, no, don't move. Stay. Oh, there's a little bit of vellum. I will do this one, don't worry guys. I just thought I'm in in the kind of throes of this now, so I'm going to just finish this. Right, so if that goes there, I've got this lovely little button. It's already, fortunately, it's already got a thread attached to it, so it kind of makes sticking it on. Oh, I don't know where to put it now. Oh, maybe there. I might have to use glue dots for that one. Oh, diggy dots. I'm going to put 2 for extra safety. Oh, I've got a silly little smudge of glue there now. Oh no, get rid of that. Oh, there's another snowflake. Oh. Right, this might need to be attached with hot glue. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to rip that bit off there though. I'm going to rip that bit off there. And okay. So that I will attach later. I'm just going to leave that there. Right. 5 more minutes. Oh, maybe I should use that bit of gold now. No. Right, just going to raid my scrap pile. What do I want? Something. Oh, something yellowy. A bit of green. Sure, some other butterflies here somewhere. Across there. Use your grid paper to make sure it's lined up. It's coffee. Who says it's coffee? Well, I have got my coffee here. It's going cold. Right, I might as well use this up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. How many have I got watching? 17 people. Woohoo! I don't usually do a live in the morning, so this is really nice. Because I knew I'd kind of get a different audience, because I know I feel for, if I go on late, I miss you guys who are on mainland Europe, and you've all gone to bed by the time I go on live. So I thought, oh, if I do a morning one, I'll catch all my European friends, because you'll be having your morning coffees. So is this a good time for people if you want to catch me on the live? Obviously, you know, if you can't catch me on the live, it's fine, because you can watch the replay, but it is nice to have your company. Just see if I've got something yellowy. Oh my goodness, this butterfly takes me back. Oh gosh, who remembers this from way back when? Oh, dragonflies. Oh, no, go with that one. I'll use that for another day. Just found a little yellow star. Found another green leaf. This time is perfect for Australia. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, I know I'm not usually on at this time. But yeah, yes, that's the other thing for Australians as well. Yeah, okay, well, maybe I'll try and do this if I can on certain mornings when if I've not. See, Friday morning for me, I have to be at the breastfeeding support project at 10:30. So I have to, you know, it's nearly 15:15 now, so I'll be having to make my way down there soon. But yeah, if I've got nothing else on, I can. Oh, look at that lovely little leaf. I'm going to stick that in somewhere. I can do this. Right. Ta-da! Time to put the butterfly on. I think. I quite like the idea of that. Oh, no, I was going to say, I like the idea of this little star, but then I've just found... tuck that underneath, couldn't I? A drop of gold, yes, absolutely. Just tuck that under there. It will go just... Right, let's push that down. Cut that off. Oh, no, that's a leaf. I'm not going to cut that off. Keep that there. And then... No, I'm okay, because I've got that gold there, haven't I? Right, that's done. Oh, I thought I had a green base somewhere. I've got a yellow one. Right, that is it. Clear my desk-ish. Don't think my desk is ever clear. And I'll bring back what we've done, and you can vote. Oh my goodness, it's quite dark here. Clouds have come over. You're welcome, Yvonne. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so this was number 1 with the blues, I think. Is that number 1? Yep, that was number 1. Or was it this one? No, this was number 2. Okay, blue number 1, orange and red's number 2. Then number 3. That one. Number 4. Still, there's some bits still need sticking down, but I need to do that with hot glue because that flower needs a really hot glue on there. You know what? I really love this one because it's kind of like a wintry, you know, a wintry one. So it would do for a birthday or Christmas. So pretty. Well, obviously in the UK, your winters are in the summer, in our summer in Australia. So yeah, so this would be great for your winter, when your winter months, wouldn't it? You know, if someone had a birthday and they like snow, that would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? So that's number 4. I can't believe I've done 5 cards. That's incredible. Right, this one just needs a little bit more work. I need to just go around the edges on this one. But that's number 5. Wowzers! Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Or a wedding. Yes. 4 and 3. You like that? Those 2. Okay. It's nice, says Vanessa. Oh, right. Well, lovely to see you. Oh, hi, Betty. Didn't see you come in. Thank you for coming and joining me. And if you're watching this on the replay, please do write in the comments which one you like. And also, don't forget, you can join Artful Stampin Space, which is my page, Facebook group on Facebook group on Facebook, where you can share anything that you've been inspired to do by through my videos, or you're just making something you'd like to share. We have a lovely little community of people on there now who are very supportive and like give lovely feedback. So do join me over there. Just look up Artful Stampin Space. You like the pink one, Yvonne? Yes. Yes, that's what I love. And the pop of blue is just, it works beautifully. Right, take care for now. I've got a dash. Have a great day, evening, wherever you are. Lots of love. Bye.